Be the change. As human beings, we are born into this planet somewhere. We are being conditioned and we're being taught until we are supposed to be able to take care of ourselves and walk into the world, walk into our life, and live happily ever after. However, many people find that it's not quite as simple as that. And so when you sit there in your happily ever after and you're not happy, it's no fun. Or like when everything just seems to be a chore in your life, that's no fun either. Or when everything just seems to be on repeat, that's no fun either. And so being the change is about how can you, as a soul out there, remember the soul? Because the teachings that we've been taught, like all this, the expectations, all the things we're supposed to do, all the things we're supposed to be, all the things we are supposed to do at certain ages, all this stuff is kind of just something that is placed upon us. So, how can you find your authentic self? And how can you find your true voice? How can you find back to who you truly are and live? You don't maybe have to change anything in your life. Your life might be just perfect, but you just forgot who you are. So, you didn't bring yourself into it. So, this is an attempt using tarot cards, using oracle cards. Oracle cards, beautiful messages. I always pray for messages for healing, something that can trigger something in your head that is maybe loosening up stuckness or aha, oh, that's how. Okay, wow, that was okay. And then you understand something in a different way. So the attempt is to bring some kind of understanding to in a fun way, because going within and visiting the shadow side or our mistakes, our faults, what we think is wrong with us, is a challenging place to go in. And it's like this is an attempt to make it fun, to do so, take something difficult and to make it fun. So here we go. Chakras. All along your spine, you have energy centers from the very root to the very top. These are energy centers. And one of your responsibilities as a human being, if you want to feel complete and whole and take your energy back and release all attachments and stuff like that, then it's a good thing to be aware that you have these centers so that your awareness can take back your root chakra. Root chakra, safety, awareness, bringing your awareness to your root, the very bottom of your spine. The very bottom of your spine. This is your safety. This is where you connect with the earth. This is where you feel connected to, not in your mind, but actually here in your toes, feeling the grass underneath your feet, feeling the sand underneath your feet, feeling the carpet underneath your feet. However, being present in the sensing of where your body is, what you're doing, what room are you in, where are you at, and knowing that you are safe, leaning on Mother Earth, knowing that you are safe. I let go of the need for protection when I realize that I am safe. And you can pray about this, like, my Creator, help me feel safe. How can I feel safe? How can I trust? How can I feel safe? And you pray about it and you lean on that knowledge, and you're going to create a very, very nice, safe place for yourself to be living in on this planet. I trust my instinct and inner guidance to help navigate me through life's twists and turns. You will know what to do when the time is right. We often complicate things because we get in our head about it. And when we get in our head about it, we start to make up things. And so that we don't want to do. And so you want to make sure that you bring it back into your physical. I can cope with adversity because I'm always there for myself in loving and supportive ways. And you love and you support yourself and you're there for yourself in adversity, which is a beautiful thing. And trusting that what you need is going to come to you at the right time is also very, very important. So we have safety, taking care of our own sense of safety. Magic. You have the power to use your magic to attract what you want into your life. The sky is the limit. I love magic. It seems like magic. It's not really magic. And sometimes it freaks people out. Oh my gosh, it's magic. They're doing magic tricks. No, it's just gratitude. It's being in the right, like quieting the mind. It's being in the right vibration, like your emotional state. How do you feel inside? This is why it's so important. If you're depressed, if you're angry, if you're jealous, if you're disappointed, if you are resentful, all of these things, there's nothing wrong with being these things. The problem is that it's going to block you from the magic. It will block you from feeling safe, and it will block you from feeling the magic. It will block those things to come flowing to you because of these feelings. So that's why, not because it's wrong to hold them or it's uncomfortable to be in those feelings. And trust me, I've been in those feelings many times. I know those feelings very well. And so when you know those feelings very well, you also know that they come and go unless you get stuck with them. So how can you find within yourself to release those things that are holding you back and feel safe enough to do it? Find the safety. How can you find the safety? How can you feel safe in your doing? I am safe. Instinct, using your instinct. Being safe, using your instinct, creating the magic. So this is about trusting inner wisdom, trusting your guidance, trusting your inner wisdom, trusting the answers that you get when you pray, trusting. So when you pray about something, if you pray about like, oh my gosh, I wish that I could find the perfect person for me, and then this person comes along in your life, and you're like, no, that's not it. Or like you pray about something, and then someone comes over to you and just says something that has to do with that. Or maybe you just feeling drawn to somebody and they have been praying about something, and then you walk over there and you offer lending them a helping hand or whatever. You're saying something to them that might be the exact thing that they needed to hear in order for them to be able to jumpstart their life, or like to be able to get over something that they had been carrying for a long time. And a lot of us are carrying all these heavy loads for a long time in our life, sometimes all of our life, and we never put it down. And burdens down. You want to put your burdens down, and you need to find a way that you can do that, because you don't have to carry it. And why would you carry it if you don't have to carry it? For example, Esther and Abraham Hicks. So once you find a safety in your grounding, you practice grounding, being present, feeling the wind in your hair, feeling the water on your skin, feeling the sun on your skin, feeling smelling the smell of the roses, or smelling the incense or the oils or whatever, and smelling, tasting the food, really feeling, touching, like the senses, being present in your senses, experiencing your senses. And how can you change how you feel? All these things, all these burdens that we carry sometimes throughout our whole life, how can you put them down? Esther and Abraham Hicks, the law of attraction, they say, amongst many other things, this is about pivoting. So this is about like recognizing where you're at, like recognizing where you're at and how you can pivot and be at the other end of that stick. And so see the process of pivoting as a gradual shifting of your point of attraction, and enjoy the positive results that must follow. It is not possible for you to consistently give your attention to what you do want and not receive it. If you put your attention in a good way to what you do want, you will receive it. If you don't receive it, there is a blockage in there somewhere. So you're blocking the magic, and you can use your instinct to find the blockage within yourself. We all have that. You can pray about it, then you got to be still. You have to also close your eyes and be sitting with yourself so you can receive the answers that come to you. Otherwise, it's like, you know how people sometimes they never listen. They always talk. And when you try to say something, they're like, and then they talk again and they talk again, and you can never really have a conversation with them because they don't listen. And so that's how most people talk to God. Like that's how most people pray. They pray and pray. Oh God, keep my eyes upon you. I want to be on you. I want to be on you. and keep my eyes on you all the time, keep my heart on you, and then it's outside of yourself. And sometimes you have to be able to then sit within, ground yourself in the safety. You are safe. You are safe. I am safe. And so ground yourself in the safety. Close your eyes and listen. Now you can have a conversation. Now you can receive the guidance that you're asking for. Now it's being more respectful to whatever you're choosing to call it to, and taking your time out to sit there and actually allow these messages to come from within through you so you can take it out in this world around you. Instinct is also from the divine. Like when you have these gut instincts and you have this like the gut instinct has saved so many lives. This has done so many beautiful, amazing, magical, like just miracle things when people listen to their instinct, because that's like higher divine knowledge, like someone who sees more than we do with our bare eyes in our safety, in our physical, something that sees more. And there you are, you are receiving the information and you take it in and you act upon it. That's how you see the magic happen. That's when people be like, oh my gosh, that's just like magic. It's not really magic. It's someone who did the work, who are in tune with themselves, who are trusting and listening and quieting the mind, being able to listen and to receive and to give. Safety. I am safe. Trust in yourself. I am safe. Trust in yourself. You've got this. This is the message. You got this. You've worked hard to get this far, and you have the ability to create the things that you desire. Learning to trust in yourself and your abilities will take you to your highest timeline. Learning to trust in yourself and your abilities, and this takes practice. It takes practice to learn to trust in yourself. Be present. Magic. Be present. You are ungrounded and spending too much time in your head, just what we talked about. So you are ungrounded and spending too much time in your head. Something has caused you to retreat to your mind. It is time to bring consciousness to it so you can resolve it and start living life more fully again. Once you become aware of it, that you are in your mind, you are not a prisoner of your mind anymore. Once you become aware of it, then you can go back to the safety and feeling safe in your body, feeling safe in this world around you, allowing your thoughts to be a tool that you use when you need it. Being present. Being present. That's the first step in creating magic. Instinct. Dependence. There is something or someone you are clinging to, and it's keeping you from stepping into your light. You have everything you need to succeed, and the only approval you need is your own. Sometimes we're clinging to this idea of something out there that is the God, or that something out there that you have to worship, or something out there that you have to work for, or do for, or be for, out there, out there, out there. And it's blocking the instinct, because you're always out there. You're never paying attention to what's going on inside, so you're not really listening, but you're always out there looking for something out there, and you're not listening. And so dependence, you be dependent on going out there, clinging, being like a clingy needy. It's like being needy in a relationship, like clinging to the person, needy. Oh, I want to hang on to you because I don't know who I am. I don't know what I want to do with myself. So I'm going to cling to you. You have to make all the decision. I'm clinging to you. That makes me feel safe. No, you got to find the safety within yourself, and then you can live in a relationship. You can coexist in a relationship. There's something or someone that you are clinging to, and it's keeping you from stepping into your light. So finding the safety within, so you don't have to cling to anybody. It's very annoying when people cling to us. Clinging is blocking, is suffocating the other person. And so you want to find a way to take back your own sense of safety within yourself, so you don't feel the need to latch on and hang on to someone else. Queen of Wands. Yes. Queen of Wands. Beauty, outside beauty, inside beauty, able to take charge, feeling safe within herself or himself, trusting in herself or himself. This is someone who is doing the work, finding the courage to be in charge, to take charge, to be passionate about the things that they do. They care about the people around them. They care about the cause that they're living with or working on. And this is someone taking out the best of themselves, bringing the best to the table, a beauty inside and outside. Ace of Wands, beautiful new beginning, passionate new beginning, trusting in yourself. Is once you find a safety within yourself and you trust in yourself, you are going to get opportunities come to you, or you're going to find ideas in your life come to you. And now it's up to you to trust in yourself enough to take these ideas and bring them into fruition, or to take these opportunities and say, yes, I can do it. I trust myself. I am safe within myself. I know I can do it. So you're going to say yes. You're going to say yes to life, and you're going to trust it. And even if it makes you feel nauseous along the way, or it makes you feel unsafe, it makes you feel uncertain, and all these things that are like, whoa, and then you find back the safety, you pray about it, you go within, and you're like, okay, I wouldn't be given these informations, I wouldn't be given these opportunities if I didn't have what it takes to carry it out. And this might take some practice to learn how to feel okay with these things. This is part of being the change. You're building yourself up, bringing yourself up. King of Pentacles, magic. So working hard, sometimes forgetting to be present and having fun. And this is an energy that is putting in the work, the king, like taking responsibility, being the leader of the kingdom, or being like in charge of your world around you. Like, it doesn't have to be like a whole bunch of people. It can be your world, like your household, yourself, your job, your hobbies, whatever you got going on in your life. Like that you take ownership, you take part, and you stand up and you make good decisions. You think about these things, how they will affect you, and you take charge in your life in a good way. And you work towards the things that you want to achieve. And you know how they say, like, overnight success, it's rarely just an overnight success. They didn't start yesterday and then they were like, oh gosh, now they're today, one day, and they're like, oh my goodness, so good. No, it starts like way before that. And then all of a sudden, chance meets opportunity, and they say yes because they did the work on themselves, or because they have it within themselves. They feel safe enough within themselves and confidence enough that they will figure it out. Not confident that, I know everything already, I don't have to learn anything. No, but you have the confidence that, okay, I will take the opportunity and I will learn what I need to learn to be able to do well with the opportunity. And Nine of Cups is great news. It's wishes coming true, and happy, 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 and yes. So doing the work, putting in the work, that's when the magic can happen. And that's the beauty of putting in the work. And then we have the instinct, which we all have the instinct. And it's a fun little journey to reawaken your instinct. And there are ways that you can do that, like reawaken the instinct. Six of Cups, soulmates, friends, can be silly. Dependence. If you are like needy and clingy and holding too hard to something, or too tight to something, or like we talked about, it's very annoying for the other person who is being clinged to, like suffocating. I can't breathe, is stuffing up the whole air, and everything gets like just condensed. And so being free to be yourself, being free to trust yourself, being free to work on your own things, having your own things lined up, and keep doing your things, keep following your purpose in this life, even if you connect with someone on a soul level, and drawing people in, like not being clingy, not being needy, is going to allow you to find your people that you can create these soul bonds with, that you can be silly with, that you can have fun with, that you can trust, and they be loyal to you. And if you tell them something, they won't tell on you. And if you have something good, they will say, great, that's awesome, I'm so happy for you. Or if you have something coming into your life that is good, they'd be truly happy for you. Great, let's go celebrate, this is awesome news, I'm so happy for you. And people like that. All the other ones, snip, 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 snip. You don't need it. Life is hard enough without having also other people who is pushing you down, pulling you down, stepping on you, doing all that stuff. We don't need that when you're trying to rise up in your own power. So working on some neediness and clinginess can be smart. And then the Lovers is here too. So Six of Cups and the Lovers. So pay attention to your instincts and pay attention to be aware of the clinging, the needy clinging. Be aware of that might be some codependency lingering within yourself. And once you clear that out of yourself, you're going to attract in soul bonds, people who are on your level, people who can communicate with you nicely, people who understand you, people who you can have fun with and be your true self with. And also you might just attract in that one person who will be your support, who will be there loyally, who you want to support, who you want to be loyal to, who you respect. They respect you. You're both doing the work. You're both being present. You're both trusting in yourself. And together, that's a very good combination. So that's another reason why it's worth taking the time to be the change, to go within and figure it out. And the beautiful light in me, it honors, loves, and respects the same beautiful light in you. Until next time, namaste.